Okay, this is my presentation on how to create a wiki. What I chose to go to is wikispaces.com, and then you would go to this site, and then there's a place to sign up for free. Since I already have signed up, I'm going to go ahead and sign in. And I'm going to put in my stuff here. And what it's going to bring me to is my home page of my wiki. This is me, Mustang 25 is what I'm working on here, and then this is the wiki that I have accepted the invitation from. So if you was to create a new wiki, you would click here, create a new wiki. I'm going to go to my wiki. I'm going to go right there to my wikis and then click right there on Mustang 25, which is my current wiki. Then it brings you to your wiki page. Right over here against the left side is new page, and here you can title it anything. I'm going to put horses, and I'm going to create this page. Okay, you can change you can make it bold, italic, underline right here, and you can change the color. You can make it any color you want, and you can use the wheel to determine your exact color that you want. You can change your fonts, and then it gives you a sample down here of what it's going to look like before you actually apply it. So you can apply that, and then you can make a heading. I love horses, and then you can actually right here you can apply numbers. I love dogs, and I love cats. Then you can bold that. Okay, in order to put a line across here to kind of divide things, you would push that button, the horizontal rule, and it will apply a line. I think. Can't get it to. Anyways, I don't know why that's not working, but if you push that button, usually there's a line that goes from here all the way across and then divides. If you want to add a file of something, I've uploaded some things on here, just some pictures. They're just animation type things. This is a cow. It's moving and wiggling its tail. And then I would go ahead and save that. Because if you don't save it and you click around, it tends to add more animals of the same thing, and I'm not sure why it does that. So this is what we have so far, and then we're going to go back to edit, and we can actually change the size of this cow. If you click on them, and then you can change the size, whatever you want. Okay, and then you can also add a video. And you'll want to click over on the left hand side where it says video, and then video. I'm going to go YouTube. What you want to do is I already have the YouTube site up here. Once you find the video that you want, you're going to click on share, and then you're going to click embed. When you click embed, this link is going to pop up right here, and then you're going to right click that and copy it, and then you're going to come and you're going to paste it into this space, and then you're going to click save, and then it's going to bring up a big square like this. And don't think that your video didn't embed, because it is. You need to go to save, and then you'll see the pictures of the starting gates of the horse race right there, and then this is where you could actually play that, and we'll play it for just a second. Okay. Now we're going to go through, in order to delete a page, if you need to delete a page, like obviously I don't want this on my wiki, so I'm going to go up to page where it has that arrow, and I'm going to scroll down to delete, because I don't want this on my wiki, and so then I'm going to actually have to confirm that delete. Okay, so we're going to go through the wiki that I created, and I'm an agriculture instructor at Seward County Community College. So this is what I created. I have a little page here, Stewart County Community College. The class is Ag Economics, and the project was a commodity trading project. I brought in my animations here. The two that we're looking at is feeder cattle. The months that are traded with feeder cattle are January, March, April, May, August, September, October, November. We make it very clear that not all months are traded. So say you're in the month of November, which is we are currently in, even though there's not a month to trade in December, we actually roll on to January. So if you're in the month of November and you have cattle right now that you're wanting to hedge or maybe contract of some sort, you're going to be looking at the January markets. Corn is the same way, except it doesn't have as many months. We only have 5 here. So I have March, May, July, September, and December. And again, if you're in the month of December, when you're in that month, you're not trading in that month, you have to roll to the next available month. So since there's not a January, we have to roll all the way to March. So once we get in December, since we're in November right now, we're actually rolling to December as the markets that we're looking at. Once we hit December, we're going to be looking at the markets all the way in March. Okay, and again, how I changed my colors is you can highlight, and then you can go up, which you'd have to edit, and then you're going to be able to change those. Change anything you want. You can do anything once you already have it in, but you can highlight this, and you can go up here and you can change your color. You can change your font. You can change anything once you already have it there. Let's change it to a dark blue. I don't even know what it is now. Okay. And then that is page 1. So we're going to have to save in order to go to a different page. Okay, going to my page 2. I've actually embedded links into these. You can actually click on them. I'm not going to click on them. They do work. This site, CME Group, Chicago Mercantile Exchange Group.com, it's a site, and it takes a long time to get that site loaded. So I don't want to load that. But this is the site. If you was just to click on it, it gives you an actual day what the markets completely look like on their page. And then this is the feeder cattle site. What we look at the high, the low, the settle change, and they are going to be actually listed in these numbers, and it's going to give you every month. These months usually, I mean, they're not exactly the same, but they kind of complement each other. The high is what the highest trade was that day. The low is what the lowest trade was. The settle is going to be what they settled on, what they actually closed their markets at. And then the change is what it changed from the day before to the current day's closing. You always want that number to be a positive. That means the markets are going up and you're making more money. When the change number is a negative, that means that the market's going down and you're potentially losing money, or you are losing money. And then the exact same thing for the feeder cattle. That's how that works there too. And then I put little borders in here. Since it is an agriculture class, I did animals, running horses, and then we have some pigs down here eating out of their trough. And then my third page, I actually had to do a video over a project, and it is the same project that I used, and I had to upload this video for another class. And so I got this video off of YouTube and I embedded it in here. And this video actually gives you step-by-step instructions how to walk through the CME Group website, and we'll watch it just here a little bit.
Okay, my name's Teddy Winslow.
I'm gonna fast forward it a little bit to. This is kind of how it's just showing you how to walk through specifically.
Oil, if you look up top.
Okay, and these were all the different commodities there. So, anyways, when you were done, and this was another confusing problem that I had, but I figured it out. In order to invite people to your wiki, you go to Manage Wiki, and then you're going to go to Invite People. And then right here, you have to. I got all this part until I was just putting in people's names. You have to put in their email address because you don't know their usernames. And then you got the email addresses from, I got it from Dr. Moody's emails that he sent us in the past. I just got everybody's email off of there and then selected a few, and then you push send, and this was just an automatic message. You can highlight that and delete it and write your own message if you want, but then you just send those invitations and then they have to accept them. So this is my Wiki project. Thanks a bunch.